All right, I've sent these Neporal MagicGlow LED rechargeable light bulbs to unbox and review. So that's what I'm going to do today. You can get these on Amazon for $36.89. I'll put that right here. I'm going to unbox these. I'm going to show you how they operate, how they work, and then give you a review at the end. All right, let's go. All right, so here's what you get inside the box. You get 4 of these rechargeable LED light bulbs. You get 2 remotes like this, and it still has the plastic on here, so what you want to do is pull this out, and now it's activated. You get 4 of these portable hooks. What they do is screw onto the end of the light bulb once this is taken off, and you can hang your light bulb up. I'll show you how that works. Get 2 of these USB-A to USB-C cable connectors for power to recharge your light bulbs, and you get the instructions manual. Here's one side, here's the other side. And that's what comes in the box. All right, so let's get started on how these things work. All right, so now that I have everything over here, let's talk about the features. These are 15-watt light bulbs and 60-watt equivalent to incandescent light bulbs, and they're supposed to put out 800 lumens. So it's USB rechargeable, and here's the recharge ports here in each one of these light bulbs. And like I said before, this is the cable that comes with it, USB-A to USB-C to charge these. There's been discussion about, it's supposed to give 24 hours of lighting. Other reports are that if it's 24 hours total, you only get 6 hours per light bulb. Or some of them have stated that it's 20 hours total, and that would be 5 hours per light bulb. But I'm going to find out exactly how long these things last. I'm going to set them up. Right now they're all fully charged. I'm going to set them up, put them at 50%, and that's one of the lighting buttons here on the remote. So I'll put them all at 50%, and I'm going to let them run until they die, and we'll see how long they last. All right, let's check out the remote real quick. Bring up the technical instructions. It has the on and off button, obviously. And then you have the cool white, the neutral white, and the warm white. You have a dimmer. You go up or down, or you could just go 50%, go right to 50% or 100%. And then you have a timer, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 60 minutes, 120 minute timer. Pretty cool. All right, let's check out these removable portable hooks. Take this off of here. Put one of these removable portable hooks on. It's pretty simple design and simple to do. And then you can hang it upside down on, wherever you want. Maybe a workbench, a shed. You can hang them outside in an area where you don't have power. I'll show you where I'm going to hang mine later in different environments, different areas of the house, just to see, how I would use this. All right, let's go ahead and let me show you how these things actually function. All right, so here's the power button. All right, so what you do is press for 3 seconds, and it'll bring up what they call the white light. You press again for neutral light, and press again for warm light. Press again to turn off the light. All right. All right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it on, and I'm going to increase the brightness and then lower it back to dim. All right. Tap 3 seconds, comes on. Then you tap and you hold. See how bright it got? Tap and hold, and it'll get dim again. Go down to the dimmest setting. Again, up to bright. Hold, down to dim. Pretty cool. All right, now let's see if the remote works. I haven't even tried the remote yet. All right, let's press on and see what happens. See, 2 of them came on. All 4 are on, but this one looks like it's at a different hue. So let's, okay. And this one too, this one looks, let me dim them all. Okay, now they're all at the same setting. Let me go to 50%. Go to 100%. Oh. It's really kind of tricky how these work. I think you have to hit inside here. That's what I've heard anyway. So you have to make sure that you're pointing at this area. Let's go to 50%. Let's go to 100%. Let's gradually go down. Let's gradually go up. Pretty cool. Let's go to neutral white. Let's go to warm white. Let's go to just the cool white. There you go. That's pretty cool how that works. All right, now you've seen how they work. Now let's show them in different areas in the house. I'm gonna put them on the lampshade and see how it works on the lampshade, and then some other areas. All right, let's go. All right, I got the lamps here. I have one without a lampshade, one with a lampshade. Put this in here, screw it on. But what I've heard is that the lampshade obstructs the remote to the actual light. So we're going to check that out. And I want to make sure that this is pointed. Now this piece is pointed toward the remote, and inside here it's pointed this way as well. So both of these are pointed in the same direction. So let's check out the remote. Let's turn them on. Wow. So it went right through the lampshade and turned that on. Let's see here. Let me back it up a little bit. Okay, turned it off. Turned it on. You got to like point it almost right at them to get them on. Let me see. Both on, both off. So this lampshade does not seem to interfere. Cold white. Let's go neutral white. Let's go warm white. Let's go to 100%. It's already at 100%. Let's go to 50%. Let's go back to cool light. All right. On, off. I had to pick it up a little bit to get this one to turn off. So I did read some of the reviews, and they said that the remotes are a bit finicky, so that proves it right there. But they do work eventually. All right, like I said, all these lights back here, there's one in the lamp as well, under the lampshade. So all 4 of them are sitting here. They're all fully powered. I'm gonna try and use the old GoPro and do a time lapse. I'm gonna turn them on and put them all at 50%. And I'm gonna see how long they last before each one of them run out of power. Got my little clock down here, and we'll see what happens. All right, let's go. All right, the clock is at about 10:22. I am going to try to turn all these on at once. They're all on. Whoop, not this guy. And put them all at 50%. Okay, they're all on 50%. I'll start the time lapse. All right, so the time lapse has started. Now we're about to hit the 2-hour mark. And here's the 3-hour mark. You saw me jot in and out of there. I'm just kind of working. Here's the 3-hour and 40 mark. That's when the first light bulb went out. Here's the 4-hour mark. And next is the 5-hour, 40-minute mark when 2 other lights went out. There's one left, and at 6 hours and 30 minutes, that one went out. All right, now I'm going to put a hanger on here, and I'm going to show you where I would probably put this once this video is over and I'll start using these myself. Okay, this is my basement. This is where my heating and air conditioning is, and here's a huge duct right there. I have one light, but this area back here is always dark. And I have all my survival food and water back here. And I have some jackets. I live in Northern Virginia and I have a ton of jackets. And so I've put those underneath the stairwell here. And what I would do is hang up. I've got a place right here. Right there. And let's see what it does. I'm going to turn this light off back here and I'll turn it on here. Can you see the remote? There you go. Boom. So that lights this place up real nice. I can come in here with the remote and just turn it on. There's 50%. There's 100%. And I'm good. I got, can get a nice good look at the food or go grab a coat. As you can see here, for outdoor use, you can use it to light up your patio. I have the fire pit going here. If you're sitting outside, just kind of chilling by the fire pit, you can turn on the lights. Just boom, 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 all four of them. You can also outdoors, if you have an outdoor shed, you can use them for the outdoor shed. If you're like outdoor and you're grilling steak or grilling chicken or grilling burgers and dogs, you'll be good to go. You'll have light. You'll be able to see the burgers, see how well they're cooking. You'll be set. So another thing I would do, and I understand you can see fairly well with the camera right now, but I'm simulating, okay, the lights went out, the power went out, and what I would do in this case, in an emergency situation and when I wanted lighting, is I would turn on the light with the remote. So here's the remote. Turn on the light with the remote, and then that light would be right above a drawer that had my flashlights in the house. So I know this drawer right here holds the flashlights. So now I can grab a flashlight, turn it on, and then hand the other one to my wife or my child or, significant other, and we'd have lighting to go over, maybe grab candles or whatever else we needed, or grab more flashlights. All right, so there you go. You've seen what's in the box. You've seen how they work. You've seen how long the batteries last. And I showed you the different perspectives and different ways that I would utilize these rechargeable lights in my home and around my home. Let's talk about what I think are the good and the bad about these lights, okay? I feel the good is having a light in a place where normally there is no light. That's a good thing. Or having the light available when the power goes out. That's good. It's a great option if you don't want to trip on cords on your floor. And the ability to choose the cool and the neutral or warm lights, the different hues. To me, that's a nice option as well. The bad, I think, the fact that it doesn't charge itself from a regular screw-in light bulb receptacle, that would be nice. Recharging these over and over again would kind of be a hassle, I think. The remote didn't have a lot of accuracy. You had to click it a few times to get it to work on all the light bulbs. That's not terrible, but it's just something to think about. I did notice that a lot of the reviews said the light bulbs only lasted a couple of hours, but from what I did with my time lapse, I think, I'm not sure, there has to be some type of issue with quality control of the batteries they use in their light bulbs, because going from a light bulb that lasts 4 hours to 6 hours, that's a large variance. So they could probably tighten up their quality control on their batteries and their light bulbs. So to me, that's the good and the bad about these light bulbs, all right? If you like the video, please go ahead and click like. And we're going to keep making videos like this, so go ahead and subscribe. We'd appreciate you guys subscribing to the channel. Like I said, we're going to keep making these videos. It's fun for me and my wife, and we had a lot of good time doing it. We appreciate you guys, and I hope you guys have a great day, all right? Goodbye.